and welcome. This is Zoo, and if you're like me, you're pretty excited because you know what this video is. This is Wolfquest Anniversary Edition, and I have been waiting for this for a long time. As you can see, we have a randomly generated wolf at start with. We're going to customize him or her in a moment, but yeah, this is beta version. I am told to make sure that I mention this, or asked by the developer if I do record, so it's very important. So I'm going to go ahead and click New Game, and I'm going to modify my wolf, and I'm going to go ahead and name this wolf Star, and I'm going to make her a female. Let's see. There are, if you notice, these are called the original coats. Down here, there's actually the classic coats, though, if you recall from the old game of 2.7. And this was the coat I used originally a lot more, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and use one of these coats. Let's see if I can make this as bright as possible. There we go. Actually, kinda. Ooh, I like that one. So I think I'm going to use this coat color right here, but this is my wolf Star. And this is a new feature. It's eye color. And as you can see, we also have some new coats. I almost forgot to mention them. We have Aiden, Bolts, Grizzer, Luna, and Mackenzie. This is a new thing. New coat colors from the Ambassador Wolves. Maybe more on that later, not sure. Anyway, eye color is also a new thing. Back in the previous game, that wasn't really a option to change your eye color, but as you can see, I can change it to different colors. I'm going to stick with this color right here. There is a primary howl now, apparently, and a secondary howl. So this is new. I would go through all of them, but no, maybe I will do that. We'll go ahead and listen to most of them. Or I may just listen to them on my own time, skip through this, and then go ahead and choose one. That's the original, right there. If you're wondering if I've played this before, yes I have. In fact, I actually deleted my wolf just so I could create a new one and show you some of the customizations. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the secondary howl that I like, which is number 5. But I may go ahead and do a quick run through these as well, just in case you're wondering what they sound like. Number 6 though. We'll go ahead and stick with number 5 for now. Actually, you know what? Let's go with 6. So there are some new features with the ears and the body. The radio collar has gotten a bit more detail, and I'm actually going to keep that on from the original episode, if you remember from Wolfquest 2.7. The attributes have changed a little. You now have strength, stamina, speed, and health. So 4 instead of 3 from the previous. You can subtract 1 and then add another. And for some reason, this changed the size of my wolf. Very interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at the basics though, just because. And you can now write a bio for your wolf if you want to roleplay, so I'll type something up real quick here. There we go. That looks pretty decent. Let's see. Oh yes, we now have personality, and this is going to affect your pups in the long run. You might have a more bold or cautious pup, or a loner, or you could have one that's a bit more social, or you could have a pup that's lazy or energetic. But I would say Star's going to be a little bit on the cautious side, so we'll put her about here, but not too cautious. Maybe a little bit of a loner too, but not overly loner. Lazy, energetic, we'll just leave her in between. So, it's the features that the wolf has. Neck ruff. I might add a neck ruff. Yeah, we'll keep the neck ruff. Just make a bit of a fluffy tail, maybe. Ooh, too fluffy. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and do single player Amethyst Mountain. This is something new. You can now click permadeath on your mate, so it's a bit more realistic than what they originally had. The immortal mate, if you remember that from my previous episodes in 2.7, yeah. And we're gonna go with easy, just because we are not wanting to necessarily mess this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start game with selected wolf, and we will see what happens. Alright, here we are with our new wolf. There's a bit of an intro here, similar to that of 2.7, but a little bit more detailed with a nice snapshot picture to the entry of the map, which is nice. So, as last time, you are a dispersal, and basically you will be wandering around Yellowstone in order to find a mate. However, just like last time, you do have to learn to hunt. But instead of an XP cap, there's actually just a amount of elk you need to hunt, which I believe is 2. Alright, so I am a new arrival here, and I'm gonna go ahead and be hunting elk, but I can also find mule deer and moose, and if I'm a bit unlucky, possibly a bison. But as you can see up here, the wolf badge has changed a lot. For one, you now have a hunger bar, which is no longer merged with your health. You also now have a wakefulness bar, which is going to be important when you need to sleep or rest. You also have this tiny hex above your compass. This is to indicate what territory you're in, which is also going to be important when encountering stranger wolves and packs. You also now have a journal, so if you forgot what you were doing, no problem. I'll show you that right now. So here it says, learn to hunt, and then there's 2 other quests that will continue on after we complete this. So I need to kill 2 elk. I was right about that. The map is literally 10 times bigger than what it used to be, so it's going to be a little bit more complicated to maneuver. If you notice there are no longer hunting territories, that's because prey roams all over the hills of Amethyst Mountain. Oh yes, and the pack territories. Pack territories are going to be rather important because if you stray into them, you do risk an encounter with the pack wolves and could get into serious trouble, but you could pretty much just run away and avoid them. Pack info, this is where your information is going to be about your pack and you. Your mate and pups will show right about here, but as obviously we don't have a mate or pups, it's not there. So I'm going to go ahead and look for another herd. Scent view has changed a lot. You no longer have those purple clouds that indicate a carcass, and you no longer have small dots on the ground. They now bounce around to indicate where you're going. I'm smelling bison, and I really don't want to encounter some bison. So the purple dots are mule deer, the orange are bison, the yellow are stranger wolves or dispersals. The weird little target on the ground with waves coming up is kind of a scent post from another pack, so you'll want to avoid those. Right now, there's a specific scent I'm looking for, and that is elk. Let's hope I can find it. So, I will let y'all know when I find it. Alright, I have found an elk herd. this is how I will be learning how to hunt. There are now calves in the elk herd, so that's pretty exciting. There's also bull elk and random dispersal there. Can't quite go into that quest line yet though. We're going to be hunting. That would explain why they ran and bolted before I could show you the sense. So if you look, you will see the lighter ones are the elk calves. And that's the ones we're going to be looking for specifically. Come on, give me an elk calf. There we go. Really wish those dispersals would have showed up later so I could show you a bit more deeply into them, but that's okay. I can show you later. I will say I am quite impressed by many of the improvements that they have given to this game. As is every other original Wolfquest player. I may have not mentioned this, but I am a old-timer Wolfquest player. I've been playing this for a while, especially since I was younger. But, we're trying to take down a moose over there. A bit risky. I guess there's 3 of them, so that makes sense. So I'm gonna get filled up on hunger here, and then I'm gonna go hunt down another elk to finish our quest. Okay, we have gotten our second elk. I may go ahead and go see those dispersals since so nearby, but first I need my quest. There we go. So this little message will pop up letting you know that you've learned to hunt and that you can continue with your quest line. Now it's time to find a mate because winter is coming and you will want to start a family of your own pretty soon. So we're gonna go look for our partner in crime. Have to say, I'm pretty impressed by those 3 wolves back there trying to tackle a bull moose, so I might go take a look. So you can attract a mate if you didn't actually see any near you, like I just did, by howling, or you can go and enter scent view and try looking for them. You don't necessarily have to find dispersal. You could go into pack territory and try to get one to leave their pack and join you, which can happen. And once you do that, you can enter a courtship and have this special emote wheel thing going on, which is new and quite impressive. As seen here, you have an emote wheel now. I think you had like maybe 7 in the previous episode, but now you have all these options to choose from, which is really nice. Your favorites are right here. I don't remember how to add certain emotes to my favorites, so that could get a little bit confusing, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in this direction because I know I saw a few dispersals over here. Let's see, where did I bring down that? Are these... Why are they growling at me? Please be friendly. No? Okay. Oh, because they're females. I'm an idiot. Alright. That's awkward. No wonder they weren't interested. That's weird. I could have sworn I saw some bear tooth. Ah, here he is. Okay. Hi guys, this is Zoo. I decided to go ahead and essentially pause the video and continue in a new video because the video itself got a little bit lengthy. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, please like and subscribe. I will put part 2 of Amethyst Mountain out when it is done rendering. I shall see you all later.